Namaste everyone. I am Bhumika and I welcome you to my page Yoga with Bhumika. So today we are going to talk about 5 most important asana that every woman should do. No matter what your age is, you must practice, you must include these asanas in your daily practice, especially if you are suffering from problems such as PCOD, PCOS or any other infertility issue such as low MH levels, fibroid, endometriosis or anything. These 5 asanas can do wonders to your health. And those wonders can only be achieved if you do the asana in a right way. If your breathing pattern is not right, if your posture alignment is not right, the asana is not going to benefit you. So let's learn the right way to do it. The first asana that we are going to talk about is Baddha Konasana, that is butterfly posture. You must have heard of it, but today we are going to practice in the right way. For that, you have to join the sole of your feet together. Bring your feet closer to the perineum. Now, most of us, what we do, we close the feet, we keep the feet closed like this. No, this is the wrong way. You have to turn your feet out. Once you turn your feet out like this, your knees will automatically go down. All right. This way you have to sit. Now, how to breathe in butterfly posture? With inhalation, you have to straighten your spine. Take a deep inhale, straighten your spine. And exhale, you have to go down. You don't have to bend your spine. You don't have to hunch from the spine. No, this is the wrong way. You have to lengthen your spine, open your chest, and with exhalation, you have to go down like this. All right, first you have to do dynamic practice, that is up and down for 10 times. Then at the last, you have to again take a deep inhale, exhale, go down, keep pushing your knee down, and you have to hold here. You have to keep your back straight. Hold here. You have to hold here for around 30 seconds, normal breathing, and then you have to come back up. So this way we complete our first posture. Now, moving on to the second posture, that is Malasana. Most of us do Malasana in a wrong way. So, how do we do Malasana? If in case you have knee pain or you are not able to sit in the posture, one very simple variation you can do is you can take 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, no worries, you can take 2 pillows. What you have to do is you have to keep the pillows under your hip. Okay, sit on the pillow comfortably. Now you have to bring your legs slightly forward. Make sure, one of the most important thing is your toes are out. Your heels are slightly in and your toes are out. This way you have to sit. You don't have to sit like this. If you sit like this, your knees are pointing in. We don't want this. We have to turn our toes out and we have to mentally push our knees out. We have to mentally push our knees back. This is how you sit in Malasana. Okay? You can remove the blocks if you are comfortable sitting down directly. Okay, if you are sitting down directly on the floor also, see, my toes are out, my heels are in. All right, now place your elbow on the inside of the knee here. Take a deep inhale, exhale, push your knees out with your elbows. And this is the right way to do Malasana. My back is absolutely straight. I am not hunching from the back. This is wrong. Okay, you don't have to do this. Keep your back straight. All right. You can hold in Malasana for around 1 minute to 2 minutes, as much as you are comfortable. If required, sit on the pillow. The third asana that we are going to talk about is Mandukasana or frog pose. For that, you require 2 pillows. Place the pillows like this. Now you have to keep your knees on the pillow. One thing you have to keep in mind is that your both the knees should be in one line. It is not like your one knee is going in front and your another knee is at the back. No, your both knees should be in one line. Slightly bring your hands forward down. Now check. Is your knee, your hip joint and your another knee in the same line? In frog pose, your knee, your hip joint and your another knee should be exactly in the same line. This is frog pose. If you feel comfortable, you can slightly open your knees more. like this. If possible, you can even drop your elbows down on the floor. This is a very good asana to open your hip joint and to promote blood flow in the reproductive organ. Now, the fourth posture that we are going to talk about is Anand Balasana, that is happy baby pose. For that, you have to lie down on your back. It is a very good stress relieving posture to calm down your mind. For that, lie down on your back. Now lift your legs up. Bring your knees closer to the chest. Now take your hands in and hold on to your foot from outside. You have to bring your hands from inside and hold on to your foot from outside. Now slightly lift your legs up and rock your body from side to side like how a child does, no? Same way you have to rock your body side to side. In the posture, you can close your eyes and feel the relaxation in the body. You have to keep pulling your knees down. Try to bring your knees closer to the floor. Make sure you're not doing it like this. This makes no sense. Okay? Keep your ankle and your knee in the same line. This is the right way to do Anand Balasana or happy baby pose. Now moving on to the fifth and the last posture, that is Vipreet Karni or legs up the wall. This asana has hundreds of benefits. So let's learn how to do it. For Vipreet Karni or legs up the wall, come closer to the wall, bring your hips closer to the wall and lift your legs up on the wall. Bring your back down. Keep some distance between the wall and the hips, very little distance, so that you feel comfortable in the posture. If you suffer from back pain, अगर आपको कमर में दर्द रहता है, then make sure you are putting a pillow under your back. Now, keep some distance between your legs. You can hold here also, or you can add some variations in Vipreet Karni, like bend your one knee and then another knee alternately. This is the one variation you can add. Second variation you can add is toe rotation. This is also very good asana for varicose veins and sciatica pain. Third variation you can do is you can open your legs like this and you can hold here. Fourth variation in Vipreet Karni you can do is you can open your legs, open your knees out in butterfly like this. This is very good way to promote blood flow in the reproductive organ. Inhale and exhale, bring your knees down. Inhale and exhale, bring your knees down. All right? So we have completed 5 most important postures for uterus health. I hope you liked the video. You must include these asanas in your daily practice if you want to see the change in your body. Every day, these 5 asanas in your practice. Do share this video with all your female friends, your mother, maybe your sister, and all other female in your contact list. Do share this video and let them also get the benefit of the asanas. Thank you. See you soon in the next video.